everyone. So what I'm about to share has been really hard for me to ever say out loud and just talk about. So I hope that my being vulnerable with you will spark something in all of you to maybe share something with me or just open up about how this makes you feel. And I don't know, hopefully it helps you guys in your life and journey and fitness and all of that, just coming to terms with things in your mind and your body. So here I'm just gonna dive into it, so just bear with me. When I started my fitness journey, I just looked in the mirror and I was very unhappy with where I was aesthetically, and I was kind of focused on weight. So first of all, I think that is one of the worst things you can do. If you think you want to lose X amount of pounds, well, lifting weights is going to help you to put on muscle, which in turn will help you burn fat, and so your weight on the scale may not actually change, especially if you had a body type like mine, where I didn't have much to lose, but I had a lot to gain. So I started by working out from home because I couldn't afford my own gym membership. So I would put like cans or water bottles in bags and do a lot of high intensity interval training, which is great. Check it out. And just, working out from home, developing my own way of doing things. And I was coaching volleyball so I could earn enough money to afford a gym membership. Once I got my paychecks, I saved them and eventually I could afford it. And at that point, I just spent all my money on a gym membership, but I knew that that's exactly what I needed. Not only was I struggling with my body image, but also mentally, I've struggled with depression for a very long time, and I wasn't really getting help for it or asking anybody about it or talking about it. It's always been something I need to work on, and I am working on it more now though, so we're good there. And exercise is one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Not only did it help me with that, but on a whole new level, it inspired me to find my true passion in life and my true drive, and that's to give others what I got from fitness and health. So I believe that it's definitely a lifestyle change that I made that changed my whole entire outlook and everything on my body. And I still struggle every day with looking at my body and not necessarily being happy. I'm satisfied with how far I've come, which I have to pay tribute to posting on my Instagram. I think that helps me a lot in terms of seeing my progress and reminding myself that if I talked to other people the way I talk to myself, I would not want to be that person. That's just not who I am. I would never speak to someone the way maybe my brain speaks to me. So I made that a goal of mine, is when I talk to myself in my head, I want to make sure that it's the positive things that I like to spread to everybody else. That helps me a lot mentally and emotionally. So I stopped looking at my body as a physique and aesthetic. I still do, of course, but I started thinking of it more like what my body can do is more important than how my body looks. And excuse me, I'm so red and I'm actually dripping sweat because this car is a sauna, and if I turn on my air, it won't even be cold. And I don't want to open the door because I'm afraid you might not hear me, so I'm sweating. Anyways, so on the side of depression, it has made me into the person who I am on the positive side of things, so I appreciate it for that, and I've come to terms with the fact that it's all about, I wouldn't be who I am without it. And then also, it's been something I have to work on every single day, and as hard as it is, it's worth it. And mental health is just as important as physical health, and too often I would let myself forget that, or I wouldn't put that in priority over my physical health because I was so obsessed over how was I gonna look, and that I think was a big factor in me being so depressed and never satisfied. Now I'm at a point where even though I still want to see change and progress, I believe in getting better every single day. Everyone has the possibility to get better every single day, so the choice to do it is what is the most important thing, and that was the most important change that I ever made. So I work on a little bit of everything every day, and the best advice I could probably give to anyone suffering with maybe depression or other mental health issues, just talk about it and get it out of your system and coming to terms with it. Because I think the biggest thing for me was that I struggled with not having control over it, because I like to have control over the things in my life, and when I didn't have control over that, that was basically not having control over myself, and who I am when I'm depressed is not a person that I like, but I do appreciate who I am when I'm not that way. So there's a lot of things it's given me, a lot of experiences, and I've learned a lot from it. I had my fair share of times when I was ready to just, cut it all off, but there was still that rational side of me that I had been working on engaging in that, and it helped a lot. So I just think that anyone can be anything they want when they set their mind to it, and it's totally possible to just come out of a deep whatever it is you're in and come out on top and really working and striving for what you want in life. And that's what I did. When I figured out what my passion was, my true passion, because I was wrong before, that was when I realized that's what it's supposed to be like. I was no longer working. Instead, it was, I'm making a difference the way I want to be, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing every single day. So I didn't want to depress you guys too much, but I do hope that me sharing these experiences in life problems with you and saying hey, I still have these problems every day, but I'm working on it, that lets you guys know everyone goes through this, and all we need is to support each other and spread love. I'm so tired of everybody spreading hate and not supporting each other. Everyone should be just happy that we're all into the same things or working to get better, because that's what matters in life, and you should surround yourself with people who will support you in getting better every single day. And I'm forever grateful for those of you and everyone in my life who supports me in doing that, and just get rid of anyone who doesn't, or anything that brings you down. You don't deserve that, and it's not going to do you any good. You don't need that in your life. So, on that note, since I got a little heated in that, I just want to say thank you guys for listening to my story, and it was hard for me to talk about a little bit, but I am going to post it and hopefully spark something in you guys, and I want to hear what you guys think, and that would just mean a lot to me. So, thank you guys. Bye.